Now I'm going to be working on part A, the top left corner, which has 9 equally spaced lines. So to do that, I can draw a line from corner to corner, and then click on it. And type divide. Select object to divide. Enter the number of segments, 9. And then I can draw a line down to be perpendicular. And right click to enter. Now I know I want these all to be straight, so I can make my life a little easier by turning on ortho mode, which will keep all my lines straight up and down or straight across. So I'm just going to continue making these lines. So this line is fighting me because it wants to go to the end point. So I'm just going to put it a little past the square so that I can trim it later. And now I can trim these lines. I'll select them all. Remember, you have to select the lines you want to trim and the trimming line. And I don't want my diagonal line, so if I hold down Shift, I can click it and it will deselect it. Now type trim and then select the lines. And right click to say that you're done. When I look at the instructions, all the lines here are thinner than some of the scenic thick lines, and I did not change the layer. They're still on scenic thick. So I'm going to select them all again and change their layer to be scenic thin. I can do that at the top, scenic thin. Escape to deselect them, and then I'm going to get rid of my points because I don't need them anymore. And then I can go about changing the line types. And I'm not going to worry about putting them on the correct layer. I'm just going to change their line types. Remember, double clicking brings up the quick properties, and I can change the line types that way. And escape to get rid of it. I'm just going along. This one is the plate border, so I actually will put it on the border layer, just so I don't have to mess with the line weight. So now I can go back and do the dimensions. And and select how far you want it to go out. I'll keep it on the line. And now I can click on it. Sorry, you right click to complete doing the dimensions. Now I can click on it and edit it so that it says dimension. So if I go over to properties, I can override the text again. I'm going to have it say dimension. Escape to get out, and I can delete the line behind it. So to delete the line behind it, I selected them both, And then up at the top, I see the extension line peeking through, so I can shift and select it to get rid of the dimension and then hit delete. You can always undo if you select the wrong thing. Over here we have the cutting plane, so I can change the line type to a phantom line. So I'm going to shorten this line, and to do that I'll need to turn off my snaps because it'll fight me. So I can select it, grab the grip, and just bring it down. I did 5/16 there, so I'll try and repeat it at the bottom. Here we go. And now I can draw leader lines, and I'm just going to do that at the top by typing leader again. Right click again and choose none for no text. So I've turned OSnap back on, and now I'm going to move the leader line. Okay, so now I can move the leader line, click on it, type M for move, enter, specify the base point, and then go to the end point. And then I can copy this line, CO, enter, specify the base point, and go to the end point, and then right click to say that you're done. That's the cutting plane. Now I can label these lines, and I'm going to go to text and choose single line and start at the midpoint and specify the paper height as 1/8 of an inch, enter, and specify the rotation angle. I'm going to say it is 90 degrees. And then I can type the label at center. And to get out of it, you just click out of it. Or hit escape. And it rotated it up. And then I can either repeat that process or just copy this and edit it. And I'm going to copy it and edit it. So I'll click on it, type CO for copy, specify base point, and I'm just going to use the top. And then go across. And for this one, I'll go an extension from there and there, and I'll just move those two up and enter to be done. I'll just click these two to move them. M for move, specify a base point, which can be anywhere. That's good enough. Now I can edit these. By double clicking on it, you can edit it, and this one is long dashed. And then you click out of it to complete. If you hit escape, it will stop the edit and it won't save. And I'll just continue on. So this one I'm just going to drag down because it was longer to get it to fit. And that is that section. It's another good time for a break. Remember to save often and to get up and stretch and drink water and look away from the screen. Those are all good practices. See you later.